Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 14 of the Fitness First program. My name is Kelvin Moses and I'm your guide to all things fitness related. Hope you guys are safe, hope you guys are healthy, and hope you guys are keeping fit and keeping your diet strict, of course. Today we have a fun circuit workout. What that means is that we're going to work on our cardiorespiratory strength. But before we get into our workout, let's get stretched and warmed up. I'm going to have a quick link for you guys to stretch into our dynamic stretching routine. And I'm going to catch you back for this workout. I can't wait, guys. See you soon. Starting with the neck. Moving on to the shoulders. We now move on to our hips. Lateral reaches to the back. Wrist rotations. Standing abductions. I finish off with foot rotations. All right then, welcome back. Let's get into this workout. I'm excited and I hope you are too. Hope you guys are fresh and will have a bottle of water around because you're going to need it. Today's protocol is very simple. We have 4 exercises that we're going to perform across 3 rounds. What that means is that we're going to perform each of these 4 movements in succession and count that as 1 round. I will give you all the amount of repetitions that you'll have to perform per exercise across these 4, and that will constitute of 1 round. We have to finish 3 rounds in this workout. We will have a 1-minute rest interval between each of these rounds, and then we're going to complete this workout in style. Alright guys, let's get that heart pumping. The first exercise that we're going to do is called the beast kick. Right? So we're going to get into beast position from here on all fours, raise the knees just above the ground, and then we're going to kick back and down. Kick back on the other leg and back down. Alright? That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be the crab reach. So for the crab reach, I'm just going to have both my legs placed here, From this position, both my arms are going to be backward. Alright, I'm going to have one hand placed in the center of both my legs with my fist clenched. I'm going to lift my body off and reach. For those of you that can't do this movement or have the inability postural wise or mobility wise to do this movement, all you all can do is just raise as far possible, back up, or even do this much and back up. I can understand that it could be a bit difficult for you to do this movement on one arm, but you have to try. Again, we're looking for progression, not perfection. You may do this movement sometime later in the future and realize that you have the strength to build up to it. So for now, work with what you can, and that's fine. So for our crab reach, again, we're going to go to the other hand. Clench our fist, hand between the thighs, and push. And back to base. Alright? That's our second movement. Alright guys, for the third movement, we're going to get into a side plank. Alright? Placing both legs on top of each other this way, we're going to have both knees straight, hands on the waist, and we're going to push our body off the ground. And we're going to hold this position for 15 seconds each side. Alright, that would be our third movement. Our fourth movement is going to be the half burpee, which is a very simple movement. We're going to start off on our bellies this way. We're going to push ourselves up into a squat, and then we're going to jump. So we're going to push ourselves up, jump up, and jump. Alright, so from that squat jump, if those of you cannot jump or you'll have any pains in your knees or any aches, then I'd suggest that you don't complete the entire jump. You could just stop at this stage over here where you touch your chest to the floor, jump up, and then stop right here. You do not need to jump. If any of you feel that you all can, then be a part of it, do it well, but if you can't, it's okay. Again, macro vision is progression, not perfection. Super. That's our fourth movement. Sorry. And the fifth and final one for us is the jumping jack. Old faithful jumping jack. Alright. So jumping jack form is very simple. Legs together, hands to the side. We're going to jump up, move laterally, hands and legs touch at the top, and back to base. And we're going to do this 20 times. Alright. So running through the exercises again. So the first movement that we're doing is the beast kicks for 10 repetitions each side. We're going to move straight away into 10 repetitions each side of the crab reaches. The third exercise that we're going to do for 15 seconds each side is a side plank. We're going to go in for 10 half burpees, which is our fourth movement, and we're going to wrap things up with 20 jumping jacks, which is our fifth movement. All of those repetitions and those exercises are going to constitute one round. We're going to rest for 1 minute, and we're going to hit 3 rounds of this exercise routine. So hope you guys are ready. I know I am. Let's get straight into the first round. Alright guys, keeping that aside, let's get straight into this workout. Let's begin with the beast kicks, 10 each side, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright guys, moving on to the second movement, the crab reaches. Let's move straight into it. Getting position, hands at the back. We're going 10, alternatively 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Alright, that was second exercise. Here we're going to segue into 15-second planks. I'm going to start off on the other side. I'm using my stopwatch, but for those of you guys that have a phone on hand, you can always open up your clock and open up the stopwatch feature. I'm going to time it on my phone. We will have a stopwatch attached to this serial or this program that will help you count easier. So there will be a timer attached to this episode that can help you count down for you. Alright, I'm just going to use my watch here, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1 and begin. Alright, that's 15 seconds on one side. Now we're going to go to 15 seconds on the other. Again, just going to reprogram my watch and go. Alright, that's 15 seconds each side. Moving on to the next one, the half burpee. We're going to start off on our stomachs. Here we go. And we're going to go for 10 in total. This one, guys, is going to be a bit of a breath taker. But if anything, it should take your breath away. It should be exercise. Let's get straight into it. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm 8 reps down, guys. We're going to go to 9, and we're finishing off with the 10th one here. Alright guys, as you can hear, I'm a bit gassed out because that was a bit of a difficult set. But that was 10 burpees down, and now we're going to go into the 20 jumping jacks. Let's get this done, guys. Come on. Last exercise of the first round. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, before we move on to the second round, guys, just want to let you know that for these exercises, I may or may not be counting for each and every one of them. Certain exercises require me to hold my breath and stabilize my core a little more, so it may be difficult for me to breathe and count at the same time. So please follow along each repetition that I'm doing, and you'll be able to keep count with me. Alright, keeping that in mind, guys, we're going on a 1-minute break, and we're coming back for round 2 before we get straight into all these 5 exercises again. Let's wrap this up. I know this is a difficult workout, but guys, we got to push ourselves, right? See you in a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to go into round number 2 of this 3-round circuit workout. I'm going to see you guys back down for the beast kicks beginning in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright guys, let's not waste time. Let's get straight into the crab reaches. We got 10 of these. Alternatively, beginning in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright guys, we're crab reaches down, moving into the plank. I'm going to start from the other side again. 15 seconds, get your timers out, and let's get straight into it. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, one side down guys, one side to go. 15 seconds on the other side, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Let's plank. Alright guys, going on to the half burpees. We got 10 of these. Let's get the momentum going through. I know this one was probably one of the most difficult ones, but let's get through it together. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright guys, 10 burpees down. My heart is pounding, but I know I've not done all the work left because we still have 20 jumping jacks through. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright guys, that was the end of round number 2. My heart's pumping, I'm sweating in here, but I'm having the best time of my life, and I hope you guys are too. It's got to cause a bit of discomfort, otherwise is it even worth it? Alright guys, keeping that in mind, 60 seconds, set that timer, get some water in, get some rest in, and we're back for the last round of these 5 exercises. Catch you in a minute. Alright guys, 60 seconds down. I hope that 1 minute was enough for you. My heart's pounding, but I'm still feeling good. Let's get straight into the last and final round of this circuit. Starting off with the beast kicks. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright guys, quick transition into the crab reaches. Let's not waste time. Let's keep that heart moving. Keep the circuits coming along. Each exercise moving progressively. In 3, 2, we're going right arm first, and go. Alright guys, moving on to the side plank. I'm not going to waste time. Moving straight in. I've got my timer set in. Let's go 3, 2, 1 and go. Alright, one set down, we're moving to the other side here. Let's get straight through it. Legs on cleat. We're holding strong. And 3, 2, 1, plank. Guys, remember we've set a timer at the side of the screen for you to keep accountable for each of the 15 seconds, so monitor the clock. If you don't have a stopwatch on you, it's alright. Moving into the half burpees, let's go for 10 of these, beginning in 3, 2, 1 and go. Alright guys, we're down to the last 20 jumping jacks for the second round. Let's get straight into it. In 3, 2, 1, let's jack. Alright guys, that's a wrap. We are done. 3 rounds. My heart is pumping and I'm really breaking a sweat here. Hope you guys had a lot of fun, got those endorphins released. Remember that the cardiorespiratory strength is one of the most important factors of fitness, especially in today's age where CVD or cardiovascular disease is so prominent. Before I let you go guys, I just want to tell you all that we have a link to the cool down stretches that you guys need to do so that each of the muscles that we've worked in right now can get properly stretched and cooled down. Keep tuning in to the Fitness First show to improve your fitness, and keep tuning in to Goa 365. Have a great day. Starting off with the wrist. Move on to our shoulders. Our back. Alright guys, for the bottom stretches, first we're going to go into our cat-cow stretch. Hyperextension of the spine, full extension, and we move into flexion, rounding the back, opening out the entire shoulder and back muscles. And here we move into a downward facing dog. We move from here into an upward facing dog or a cobra. And we finish off with child's pose. Here we keep our palms down, we move into hip flexion. So we're just going to curl the leg around and keep it close. You can push your knee as much as it allows you to without lifting your heel off the ground. Alright guys, and as you know how we do it here, we're going to finish off with the final and the best, the full body toe touch. Reach all the way up, extend your back as high as you can, and reach.